Hi, everybody. It's Mike Kuvis again, your fitness and wellness coordinator. Today, we're going to go through a balance class. All right, so our standing balance. So, as always, I like to get started with a little bit of warm up. All right, we're going to warm up head to toe. We're going to start with those arms, reach those arms up and around, open those hands up, spread those fingertips out. All right, and today, we're going to do a little bit of static balance, a little bit of dynamic balance, and then we're going to get you moving a little bit, all right? All right, relax those arms. Right now, we're going to come across our chest and out like a T. All right, going to warm those shoulders up a little bit and get that core going. We're good. Four, three, and one. Very good. All right, so make sure that we're going to have a chair or some type of support nearby. All right, because once you get working on that balance, you're going to want to have a little bit of support. All right, and make sure you have enough room to your left and your right, and everything around you is safe and secure. All right, and make sure whatever you're using to assist yourself in balance, that it is secure. Very good. Reach those arms up. Very good. Shoulder wide. All right. Then we're going to reset. Our next one, we're going to go for our upper body. We're going to get that mid-back moving a little bit. So arms across your shoulders, and we're just going to do a gentle twist. All right, we're just gently turning, twisting as far as you're comfortable. Make sure you're exhaling through that stretch. Very good. Try to stand up nice and tall. Good posture. Awesome. One more each side. Excellent. All right. So for most of the exercises today, we're going to have a nice wide base. All right. The wider your base, the better your balance is going to be. So we're going to start with those arms up top. You're going to reach down. Just get as close to your toes as you can. If we only have our shins, that's okay, or even our knees. All right. But we're just going to reach down as far as we can and then reach way up to the ceiling. All right. So bend over, reach, and up. Great. And up, down, and up, down, and up. Two more, reaching down. You want to feel that stretch in the back of your legs. Last one. Awesome. All right, and then this one, you might want to have a chair or something for a little support. We're going to do some hip swings. Okay, so these, you're keeping your leg nice and straight. We're going to move from that hip. All right, so you're going to point your toes up, squeeze all those leg muscles. All right, we're getting that hip moving front to back. Awesome. I'm going to try about 10 on each side. One more. Great. We're going to switch sides. All right, so a little bit of balance here and that single leg stance, but mainly we're focusing on squeezing those leg muscles, getting those hips warmed up. Good. Toes up, legs straight. Awesome. Great job. Shake them out a little bit. And then I want to do a little bit for our ankles. Again, use your chair or whatever you have for a little bit of support. All right, you're going to go up on the balls of your feet and then lower yourself down nice and slow. All right, so we're just going right back down onto your ankles there. All right, a little calf raise. These you're going to feel in the back of your calves, maybe a little bit in your ankles. There we go. You're just going up on the balls of your feet. Control yourself on the way down. Awesome. All right, shake those legs out. And now that we're warmed up, we're going to get you moving, or get you balancing rather. We're going to go into our tandem stance. All right, so we're going to stand heel to toe. We want those feet nice and narrow. All right, you're going to brace your core. You're going to squeeze your glutes. Keep everything real tight. That's going to kind of hold you in place. All right, so we're going to hold for 30 seconds. All right, so use your support as much or as little as you need it. And if you're looking to make it a little more difficult, if you feel pretty confident, you're very sturdy, you can add a little head movement, all right, where you can pick your chin up a little bit, look towards the ceiling, and then look down towards the ground. All right, we got about 5 more seconds. Keep those feet nice and narrow. 3, 2. All right, and then we're going to switch feet. So whatever foot's in front, you're going to move it to the back, and we're going to hold another 30 seconds. All right, so one side might feel a little different than the other. All right, that's normal. You're trying to keep those feet nice and narrow, and make sure you're keeping those glutes and that core engaged. All right, with this one too, if you need to go a little bit wider with your feet, that's okay. But try to be as narrow as you can. That's where you're going to get the most challenge. 4, 3, 2. Awesome. All right, shake those legs out. You're going to reset. Our next one here, we're going to do a single leg stance. Okay, so 2 different ways we can do this. You can pick your knee up in front, and we'll look something like this. All right, or you can pick your leg up and back. All right, I'm going to stand like that. I'm going to do with my knee in front, and I'm going to focus on stabilizing on my left leg. All right, we're going to begin in 3, 2, 1. We're going to try 30 seconds. Remember, you're squeezing that core. You're going to squeeze the glute and use that chair for a little bit of support. All right, as much as you need. Very good. Sometimes picking a spot on the floor or on the wall in front of you helps quite a bit in keeping yourself steady and just focusing on that point. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Shake them out. You're going to feel a little fatigue in that leg probably. And we're going to reset and we'll switch legs. All right, so make sure we're set and begin. Very good. And making sure you're keeping tension through those abs, through that standing leg, and try to pick one spot to kind of focus on. And all those things will help you kind of stay in place. Right. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Just shake them out, reset. All right, I want to do one more round of each. Okay, so we're going to go back to our tandem stance. Our tandem stance is our feet heel to toe. If you need to, you can go a little bit wider. All right, the wider your base, the easier it's going to be. All right, so if you notice the first time is a little bit challenging, widen your feet a little bit. But we're going to get set in that tandem stance and begin. Going to go another 30 seconds. And again, this one we're squeezing all those leg muscles, squeeze those core muscles. Pick a spot on the floor. And again, if you were feeling good the first round, you can try to make it a little more difficult with a little head movement. All right, and we always have our chair or something there for a little bit of support. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. We're going to reset. We're going to switch those feet. All right, get everything set and begin. All right, remember, still on good posture, tight core. You're going to keep those shoulders engaged, keep those legs engaged. The more tension, the better. When we have muscles activated, we're holding ourselves in place a bit better. All right, last 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Open that stance up, shake those legs out. All right, we're going to go one more time for our single leg stance. Remember, we have a little help with our support chair or whatever we have. And begin. Lift that knee up. And just hold our position. All right, remember, you can pick that spot on the floor, spot on the wall, and just kind of stare. Get ourselves kind of locked in. All right, make sure we're engaging all those muscles, the core muscles, the leg muscles. 5, 4, 3, 2. Excellent. All right, we're switching legs. Get set. Lift that knee right up in front and hold. Very good. Staying nice and balanced. Pick that spot on the floor. Focus right there. We got about 10 seconds. Doing great. Keep holding that. Keep holding that stance. 4, 3, 2, and relax. All right. Shake those legs out and reset. That one in particular is pretty difficult. There's a good amount of single leg endurance that's needed. So make sure you're using assistance when needed. All right, so our next one, these are going to be a little bit more dynamic. All right, it's going to be moving a little bit more. So for these, we're going to start feet side by side, and we're just going to do a little march. All right, so for our march, we're lifting our knee up, and we're just holding that top position for a split second. All right, so a little march in place. And again, you can have your chair, hands on your chair in front, and march away. All right, so for the purposes of the video, I'm going to have that off to the side. But if we're using our chair, we want them right in front. All right, and then we're lifting those knees up to about hip height. So we're going to go 30 seconds. All right, we'll start you now. Lifting those knees up. Make sure you're pulling those toes up too. All right, you want to flex those feet. Helps to strengthen the front of our shins, the front of our ankles there as well. All right, so we're working on a lot of weight shifting here. We're keeping that core tight. And you notice we're working on that single leg stance again. All right, a couple more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and rest. All right, so shake those legs out. We're going to reset. So our marches work a good amount of our hip flexors. This next one is going to work our hamstrings. All right, so this is going to be a similar idea. Call these butt kicks, but we're lifting our heels up. All right, pulling those heels towards your butt. We're working those hamstring muscles. All right, so as we do this, or again, we're working on that single leg stance. All right, so make sure you have your chair in front. We're going to begin 30 seconds. All right, so you can use as little or as much support as you would like. And these you're going to feel in the back of the legs there. Okay, so try to bend those knees. Hold that position just a split second. So working on balance, working on shifting your weight, hip to hip. Strengthening those hamstrings, strengthening those knees. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Shake them out a little bit, give those hamstrings a little break. All right. And our last one here for our dynamic section is going to be our hip swings. Okay, so for these, we're going to reach our leg out in front, point your toes up. So we're squeezing all these leg muscles, and you're just going to reach that hip out to the side. All right, so make sure we're using our support. And again, if it starts to feel kind of easy, you can withdraw a little bit of support, but it's a lot of balance We're working all those stabilizing muscles in your legs. Very good. These are working all the muscles on the inside and the outsides of your hips. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. We're going to reset. Shake those legs out. So you might need to move your assistants to the other side. All right, we're reaching that leg right out in front, squeezing those leg muscles. So again, working on that single leg stance, as well as our hip strength, lifting those legs out to the side. We're good. And last thing, remember, point those toes towards your nose. So we're going to strengthen those ankles, strengthen those shins. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent, great job. Shake those legs out. So a good amount of single leg stuff there. We're hitting the hips from all different angles. So we got the quads with our knee drives. We had our adductors and abductors with our swings, and then our hamstrings with our leg curls. All right, so getting all angles of the legs there. And then the last series here, we're going to actually get moving a little bit. All right, so I call these step throughs. So I'm going to use my chair here for support. All right, and I'm going to be stepping with just my left leg. So my right foot's going to stay stationary. We're going to step forward, and I'm going to step backwards, forward and backwards. All right. So my hips should stay about, my feet should stay about hip width apart. All right, and it's a gentle step forward. I'm going to stop myself, and then a step backward. So here again, we're using our chair for support. All right, just steps forward and backward. And we're going to start you right about now, 30 seconds. So we're going to do 30 seconds on one foot, then we will switch, and we'll do 30 seconds on the other foot. Okay, good. So we're controlling our balance, controlling our center of gravity. These steps should mimic walking. All right, it should be as close to a natural step as possible. We have 5 more seconds. Great job. All right, shake those legs out. Again, you can switch sides of your support if you'd like. So I'm going to be switching feet. So now this foot is going to be stationary, and my outside foot here is going to be doing the steps. Very good. Step forward and backwards. Great. Backing up so you can get a better view of the footwork. Going to 30 seconds. We got about 15 more. Forward, back. Great. So working on that weight shift, working on kind of feeling the ground, feeling the floor with your feet, being able to stop yourself, being able to change direction. Good. Excellent. And rest. All right. And then the last one here is going to be some lateral steps. All right. So for these, I would suggest having the chair right in front. All right. So set up like this, hands on our chair. And then we're going to be stepping to the side. All right, so you can see my feet down there, feet together, feet wide, together, wide. All right, to give you a better view, step. But have your chair there for support. All right, we're going to begin. We're going to go 30 seconds. So we're just shifting our weight side to side. So a little lateral movement. I always say, got to be able to move sideways. Good. Footwork, try to keep your weight on the outsides of your feet. And try to keep those steps not too wide. You don't have to exaggerate it. Just a little bit outside of your hips, hip width. Very good. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. And one last one that I like to do for the ankles, and then we'll get you guys cooled down. Use our chair for support, and we're gonna go up on the balls of our feet, and this time we're gonna rock back, pull those toes up. All right, you're gonna rock back on those ankles. Pick your toes up, rock back on your heels. All right, so this one is about the range of motion in your ankles. We want to feel the floor with our feet. Make sure we're going up on your toes, rock back on those heels. Use that chair for support. All right, couple more. Good, last one. Great job. All right, and then we're going to march out. All right, so just some steps in place. Just lifting those heels up, lift those knees up. You can get those arms moving too. It's kind of like we're going nowhere, relatively slow. All right, so you're going to recover. Make sure we're breathing. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. All right, we're going to do a little bit with our hands. We're going to reach out in front. So try to keep those legs moving. If you need to, you can stop your legs and just reach with those arms. All right, but try your best. Try to keep them both going. Reaching out front. Good, reaching out to the side. Got a little footwork going. Great job. Couple more, and we're going to reach up to the ceiling. Again, you can stop those legs and just go with your arms. All right, but if we can multitask, try to keep that footwork going. Keep those arms reaching. Great job. All right, now everyone can slow down those legs. We're going to reach those arms out. Squeeze those shoulder blades back. You want to feel that big stretch across your chest. Awesome, great job. Reach those arms on up. Good, hold them up there just a second. Good, we'll come all the way down. Shake those arms out. We're going to bring those feet a little bit wider. Just want you to reach down towards your toes. All right, just till we feel a little stretch in the hamstrings there. All right, so just get as far as you can, as far as you're comfortable. We're going to hold. Great. We're going to come up nice and slow. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. And that is our balance class for today. All right, great job, everyone. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you guys again soon.